What's up? How's everybody doing? I hope good. I'm doing great. I'm on my off day. It's Money Making Monday, but I'm not making any money today. Not from my time clock job anyway. Maybe give some donations on the channel. That would be great. But I did get some recently, and thank you so much to anyone that's sending donations. I really appreciate it, and I'm so grateful for that. It is a big help to me, and I really appreciate the new followers, the likes, the shares, any comments that I get on my pictures. I still haven't opened it up on the videos yet, but I am so grateful for all of the support and any attention that my channel gets. I am here to help others. I really have been so shocked but pleasantly surprised by the support. I really want to grow this channel and especially continue to help people when I'm outside of it. But again, I do feel that it's important to document while I'm going through it. That way it's from a fresh perspective. It's in real time. It's not something that is after the fact, because some things can get lost. Some things might not be fresh on my mind anymore, or the emotions might not be raw, and I want to describe everything as it is in real time and let you guys know that I'm here for you and that I am going through it. It's not anything that has been dramatized. It's not anything that should be taken lightly. I feel you. I see you. Even if we're not going through the exact same circumstance, I want you guys to know that you are not alone, and there are ways to keep pushing through, loving yourself and fighting the good fight, standing in the light, shining it for yourself and others, and to not give up, to not ever give up. That's what the devil wants you to do. So we are here to support each other, and I want to be a leader in this fight in the good versus evil. I want to show you how to put on the armor of God every day, and how to not fight fire with fire, and how to transmute that negative energy into positive energy, how to become a true alchemist, how to keep pushing through when you think you don't have anything left, how you dig deep and you find some more. You just out of thin air create that that drive, that persistence, that will to survive, and how to find joy in the smallest things, and how to choose happiness every day, every single day. It doesn't mean you're not going to have bad days, but you're not going to know how long that the rainy season will last. So no matter what's going on, you have to dig deep and not give up. Always keep putting one foot in front of the other, and if you can find joy in the smallest things, it will make doing that so much easier. And after plenty of practice, you will do it without even thinking twice. You will forgive the enemy without thinking twice. You will start praying instinctually every day, whether you're going through something good or bad. Talking to God is the best way to gather that strength, to get help in the areas that you need it, and to not feel alone. So I'm glad that you're all here with me. It's very important. We can't reach, and I say we because you guys are helping me to reach other people, and in turn you're going to start doing it yourself. I want to empower you all to put what I'm doing to good use for yourself, and then begin to find your voice and create your own platforms, whether they be on YouTube or wherever you feel comfortable, to witness to others and to tell your story, and to let them gather strength from you and empower them, and in turn empower yourself to, create a legacy in which to show people how you made it through whatever you were going through as well. We're here to to spread all of that. We want to end oppression. So it's very, very important. I watch a guy on YouTube that talks about kindness ripples. And it does. Kindness ripples when you show people random acts of kindness. It will in turn, they'll pay it forward. And that's what I want to do. I want to pay forward kindness that people have shown me. I want you guys to pay forward the kindness that I'm showing to you. And we're going to build this, and we're going to keep pushing forward. I don't need people to follow me. I need people to follow the light. I need people to follow the positivity and the gratitude. And we need to grow that. We don't need to grow a church. We don't need to grow monetarily. We need for God's grace to grow. We need for our positivity and our enlightenment, and to wake other people up with this movement and break them out of the matrix, so that we can do what we're supposed to be here to do. Not to continue to fall under the misguidance of things that have been created for other people's gain, for their selfish gain. So I'm so grateful for all of you, because this is very important to me. And once you put it to use for yourself, it'll be very important to you. And then we will all be able to move forward to help pull other people out of the pit that we've been in, out of the trenches that we have fought through. And one by one, we will start to, it makes me emotional, to save souls. To save souls. That's the only way that I know how to put it at the moment, because I was listening to another YouTuber that I follow, and I believe she follows me. I tagged her when I first started my channel, and she commented. So, it's been almost a year. A lot of things change in a year, but I don't know if she follows me still. But she said on her latest video that you want the keys. You want the keys when you're in a bad spot. You maybe ask yourself, why is this happening to me? What is the solution? Lord, please give me the keys. You pray for the keys. The key is God. That is your foundation. That is where the answers lie. To lean not on your own understanding, because you may never have those answers. And if you do, it may not ever make sense to you, the way that the devil works, the way that he infiltrates things, the way that he uses people to do bad deeds. It may not ever make sense to you, because you're in the light. You're trying to make things better in this world, and better for yourself and better for other people, that you may never be able to wrap your head around or comprehend the things that the devil has done to motivate people, and why that was able to gain control over them, or to gain strength or support. You may never, ever understand that. So stop looking for all of those answers, because even if you get them, they may not make sense to you. So lean not on your own understanding. The solution, the key is God, because he will work it out for you. Give it all up to him. If he intuitively guides you to do something, then you do that. We all have free will, but God will not lead you in the wrong direction. You have to be patient. Sometimes it will be painful, but God has you. Just trust in that with every part of your being, that God has you. He put you here. You have a purpose. He will not steer you in the wrong direction if you listen to your intuition and you sharpen your discernment. And sometimes just be still if he asks you to. Give it all up to him. Pray, meditate. You will always get the answer that you need. He will always work it out for you. He will provide. He will give you everything that you need right on time. We don't have to understand it all. So I thought that was an important message that she gave on her channel. I have always I had prayed at first for the keys, but I also pray that to God that I lean not on my own understanding. So, the key is him. I don't have to understand. I just lean on him and I let him guide me. And sometimes be still and do nothing, so that I can prove to anyone that has been slandering me and defaming me, anyone that has gathered support for their narrative, to anyone that they try and get to do harm to me or to investigate me or whatever that they've tried to do with CPS and police or whoever. If I'm still and I'm not doing anything, then that in turn proves them wrong. It's so evident that the things being said about me, the stones being thrown at me, have not been true. It's not my character. It's not who I am. You don't even have to know me well personally. You can watch my videos. You can observe me, and anything that's being said will fall by the wayside, because it cannot gain ground once there is clarity about who I really am and what I really stand for, because it's consistent. The proof is in the pudding. It will be for you as well. So if God tells you just to be still and be patient, then do that as well. It might not make sense to you. It might be very painful to feel stuck or blocked, but He will provide that open door. He will provide the opportunities to move forward when it's time to move forward. So just trust and have faith. What else was I going to say? Monday is also midlife stock Monday. I know I post almost every Monday because I'm off, for one, and two, he inspires me when I watch his videos. I think he's a fantastic person. I love his channel and that it's growing. But I encourage you guys again to watch him. Who I was watching earlier, talking about the keys and lean not on your own understanding and God being the key. That's my Queen's Eye. I love her. I hope she's still following. Hello. I am so enamored with her. And then Flawless Cleaning, he's the one with the kindness ripples. So I always want to make sure to give shout outs to whoever I draw messages from or get inspired by, because I don't want anybody to think that a lot of things that I do talk about are from my own inspiration, but I draw lots of inspiration from other people, and these people I consider friends, even though they may not know me or know me very well. That's who I listen to. I don't watch a lot of TV. I listen to YouTube a lot, and I feel like they're my friends. They're my soul family. And even though we haven't met personally yet, they've been very important to my journey. So shout out. But anyway, Midlife Stockman, in his video, not this one today, but the one last week, he had somebody fussing at him about having left trash, and he always comes back consecutive days. He doesn't ever finish. Projects are big, so he doesn't always finish them day one. Sometimes he has to come back 2 and 3 more times, and he told the closest neighbor that there was trash that he was going to haul off, but he wasn't done yet, so it was going to be left overnight. And apparently the message didn't get out to the entire neighborhood. Like, this guy that approached him thought, I guess he should have gone and knocked on every single door to let them know trash would be left overnight. And apparently they didn't talk to the neighbor that he talked to, but they were threatening to beat him up and call the police and come and documenting all of his stuff and calling him a liar and trying to discredit him and his mission and the good that he's trying to do. He's had another person call the police on him for having cameras, even though he was filming himself doing yard cleanup. He didn't want cameras in his neighborhood, so it kind of told on him more than anything, because what are you doing that you don't want to be on camera? And he wasn't on camera, so he should have known the cameras weren't pointed at him, but he made himself look suspicious by bringing that up. But he has had the police called on him. He's been threatened. Sean keeps pushing forward. He's not scared. He knows he's not doing anything wrong. Also, Al Blades, he's another channel. Shout out to him. He does the yard transformations, and he had the police called on him. He even offered to do the edges and do yard work for the the ladies, the Karens that were neighbors of this abandoned property that he was cleaning up, the ones that called the police on him, he offered to help them out even after they tried to shut down the good that he was doing, calling him sketchy and all this stuff. But that was what I wanted to talk about some in my last video. I completely forgot. But how their light and the good that they're trying to do will irritate other people's demons for no reason at all. They're not doing anything bad. They have lots of equipment on their trucks. They will be happy to tell you about what they're doing and how they're not charging for it. They're trying to make things look good for the neighborhood and help the community, and people will still have a problem with it, still call them sketchy, even though they have all the thousands of dollars of equipment on this trailer. They're cleaning trash up, hauling it off, but still want to call them sketchy and want to call the police on them and try to, just do harm in any way that they can. It makes them feel better. That's how the devil will often work. They feed off of other people's misery. I've had lots of people in my life that want me to feel disappointed and sad, and that feeds them. That makes them feel better. They get a dopamine boost off of any kind of sadness or anger or me being upset, and that's how the devil works. So your light, when you're moving on your journey to do good for yourself and others, and the more that you grow and you become emotionally mature, they will try and come and crap all over it because they just can't stand it. Oh, it's just ice running through their veins. It's nails on a chalkboard. Whenever you are motivated, whenever you are spreading love and positivity, grace and compassion, they will want to shut that shit down immediately, over and over and over. And if they ever think that they got you in any way, that anything that they did to ruin that or wreck that and shut it down has worked, then they will feel superior again, and they will feel boosted and like they have a new lease on life, that everything that they're doing is right and they need to keep doing it, that's motivation to perpetuate their actions and their course. And it hasn't ever worked for these people that I'm seeing. It's not working for me, and you shouldn't let it work for you either. It's to be expected, so I want you all to expect it. Don't let it shut anything down. You find another way around. The last lecture book by Randy Posh, I mentioned in one of my videos that is private. His whole book, he is basically telling his kids stories because he's terminally ill and he's going to die, and they're all young kids. But the main lesson of the last lecture is brick walls and how to get up over them, around them, however you can. Don't let anything stop you, and your light will definitely irritate demons. Don't let anyone stop you. Don't let them rain on your parade. If you do have a sad moment, give yourself time to feel that, and then get up out of it. Transmute that. Dance, draw, journal, meditate, sing, swim, skate, jump rope, ride a bike, whatever you got to do to get that negative energy out of you and push yourself back up. The cream is at the top, so be the cream. Be the cream that rises to the top, and don't let anything get you down. And if it does, not for too long. But they're gonna try. Don't let them win, succeed. I don't care how it irritates. That let it die. The dopamine hit that they need to fuel their hate and anger and angst, let it die. Don't feed it. Don't let them get that from you anyway. You turn your back on that, and quick, and you justify it with every ounce of being that's in you. I know a lot of times I look back at the emotional maturity that I've gained because I used to hate to be ignored. And that's one thing that my ex-husband and his family, if I try to reach out to them, they ignore me. And I know, and I pat myself on the back for the growth and the maturity that I've gained because I don't let it get to me anymore. I don't keep responding. I don't try to go around and get someone else's attention to get them to answer me and try again. I simply do not care anymore. I do not care because it doesn't matter. They have no impact on my life, and them ignoring me doesn't bother me anymore because I don't need them in any way to acknowledge me. I acknowledge and love myself. I know that I'm on the right track. I'm doing what I should be doing. And nothing, absolutely nothing will stop that. And I don't want it to stop you either. So the more that you practice these things and hone it, keep your head up. Don't let, work through your triggers. Don't let anything make you reactive. Don't react. Don't give them what they want, because that's what they're doing. They're trying to push your buttons. Don't let them trying to dim your light with their hate and negativity. Don't let that work. Just recognize it and be aware and expect it, because it's going to happen, but it's not going to work on you anymore. It's not going to work on you. You don't feed it. You don't feed their devil. You don't feed their hunger for your emotions, your negative emotions, for you to wallow in misery and pity or anything like that. Don't let it work on you. That's my message for today. I love you. God loves you. You're never alone. I'll be back and see you later. Bye.